that we saw Jana in regards to a lady called Zeina Nassar, who is was born in Germany, but of course she has parents who have Lebanese descent. Basically ni wazazi walitoka Lebanon, but wakakuja Germany. Then now Zeina akazaliwa kule Germany. So basically she's German with Lebanese descent. Of course, she's won multiple German championship. She's a boxer.
Yes, she is.
Sindio?
Yes.
And there are so many things. The issues were around the hijab that she wears. That is part of her life. Now, as she was growing up, hijabs were not allowed kuvaliwa for any competition. More so in the national championship in Germany, she could not have hijab on compete. Even IBF, that is the International Boxing Federation, did not allow people to wear hijabs when they are participating in any of their events. Now, through her own initiatives na kupigana, she made those changes. She made that to be changed by IBF, German federations, and even the Olympics, which is during the Olympics, boxing during Olympics is also allowed. Now athletes are now allowed to have hijabs on.
Yeah, it's a very interesting and inspiring story, because I think her journey began when she was 13, and I think for me this is where her story really began.
Yeah.
Because at 13 she had that dream. She was inspired. She wanted to be a boxer. Yeah. So first of all, she had to convince her parents she can be a boxer. First of all, she's female. She's Muslim.
Yeah.
And she wants to be a boxer. So she went down and did a PowerPoint presentation to her parents. These are the pros, these are the cons, this is why I want to be this is the potential. If everything goes well, I can reach here. Convincing the family first of all. That was her first hurdle. So she managed to convince her family that she's a woman, but she can be in boxing. Yeah. So she started there, and of course she started at the local gym, just being an amateur boxer. Yeah. But now in generally when ukianza kukua amateur hapo pole pole, eventually you'll want to compete
and get to professional level.
Get to the professional level. So she had an opportunity, I think, to compete in the European Championships. Yeah. But in the European Championships, it was banned that you can't wear hijabs. Pale, right? Headscarves na nini zilikuwa prohibited. So she started a campaign just to get that ban lifted. Yes. And eventually it was lifted in 2019. The ban was lifted by IBA, that is International Boxing Association. Yes. Lifted the ban on that restriction. Yeah. And now that her journey began.
So basically, through her own initiative, that opened doors for so many girls around the world who ordinarily would not come out kuongea, because maybe for the fear of intimidation, for the fear kuambia kuna haiwezekani and everything like that. Alitokea. Akaenda kuambia wasem niaje, this thing has to be lifted. This ban of saying that when you're going to participate in any event lazima tutoe hijabs ndio to participate in any boxing event, lazima itolewe. So I think she has opened doors. Our own initiative has now opened doors for so many girls who will now have opportunity to participate in boxing events. I mean, even other sports that have banned hijabs. Yeah, to participate wearing hijabs.
Yeah, of course she's sort of a trailblazer. She has, as you said, open doors. And of course later and again she became, of course, a Nike athlete.
That is
with an hijab. Do you know how big of a deal that is?
So basically alikuwa became Nike's face of hijab for athletes.
That is such a big deal. Which just shows when we have a campaign with Nike and it shows just being with a hijab, it's okay. An athlete can wear a hijab. Athletes come in different faces and different clothes and different, Yeah. So I think for me that was also something that also helped her continue with her journey. Yeah. And of course her hope, I think, eventually is to make that professional debut. I think she'll make a professional debut in Pakistan.
Yes, very soon. Very soon. Yes, there's an event that is coming up in Pakistan that's going to go pro.
Yeah, that is now her first, I think, professional debut. But in something interesting as well, she has a very good mentor on her corner. That is a former boxer, former champion, Roy Jones.
Yeah.
Took the chance, found out about her, and took the chance to be her coach.
Just to guide her through, mentor her.
Exactly. So she'll be participating in her first professional debut with Roy Jones in her corner as a trainer and as a mentor.
Yes, one of the reasons why hijabs were banned, and I think what walikuwa nasema, they were banned just because of concerns of safety. Hiyo tu. Like unaweza kuona fight, you could be in a fight and then it drops. Then maybe funike uso yako ama funike your nose, then it becomes a health problem. But the counter argument of that, medical experts also say that it is a non-issue really. That is I think Professor Mike Loosemore was said that amefanyia Team Great Britain's medical officer. Hijabs are made from light breathable fabric, so he doesn't see any problem kuambia athletes that you have to put on you can't put on hijabs ndio ucheze. So he doesn't see any health hazards ama health problems while with athletes having these hijabs on.
Yeah, and I think the world has also evolved as well. Hijab tuseme nye ziko saisi kama zile za kitambo tukianza. So I think there's a way you can tailor make it and make it comfortable and suitable for an athlete to make sure that venye unasema ikufunike ama ifanye ni, you can find a way to just make it as suitable and comfortable for an athlete to suit her needs. Yeah. So for me, I think it's not such a big deal, and it's great for her that now the world is moving, and as the world moves, it changes here and there, and of course these federations peer the way they have sort of showed they're also adaptable. They can adapt to the situation, and whatever they see, it was banned kitambo, but tunaona we can be flexible as well.
Na unaona for alianza na home Germany press German government ama German authorities watoe hiyo that law that was banning hijabs, wearing hijabs. Then after ameona amekonka nyumbani, akaenda sasa international IBA, akaapproach IBA. I can't participate in these events because hijabs bado they are not allowed. Then he rallied, he lobbied until it was changed. So I think even for the future, people will always remember Zeina Nassar for that own initiative. Of course, she's going to participate in Pakistan, which ordinarily kitambo aingewezekana for her if that ban was still there, and she expects around 20,000 fans in Lahore to be watching her, and she's very happy to be going to be fighting in an Islamic state. I think vile alisema, aliambiwa, they told me to choose between my hijab and boxing. So aliambiwa, we decide. Unataka hijab ama unataka boxing. So that means
kama unataka
boxing
for both. She has managed to find a way through for both.
So I think she has both of them. It's now 28 minutes after 12. This is Sport FM, and of course the show